Hello crafters, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be making a wall decor piece for the garden, for the home, for the kitchen, kind of farmhousey rustic feel. You're going to be needing one of these herb garden troughs, and they are from, most of this that I'm using is from Poundland, so you're going to use one of those. You're also going to be needing one of the pieces of trellis. Now I've cut this trellis down in size. The trellis was 3 squares high by 6 across, so I've cut 2 and this is all I have left. Now you could use this wood for another craft if you want, or if not, just throw it away. So that's the only kind of wastage that I've got, so that's not bad at all. And you're going to need some cherry blossom ready wax brown, and this is instant shoe shine. You're going to need some gesso, a paintbrush, and a staple gun. So I'm going to, using my gesso, I'm going to give this a coat. And this coat of paint that I'm going to give this is not going to be perfect. I don't want it to be a solid white. I still want the original colour of this to shine through. This upcycle, if you like, this reinventation of these items, this repurposing of these items, I really wouldn't recommend that you leave them out in the garden all year long, because they are going to deteriorate and break. So put them in your conservatory, in your living room. Whoops, crafters, I really need to get myself a bigger working space. You can put it in your living room, your craft room, I mean your kitchen, that type of thing, because it has kind of a rustic, worn, kind of farmhouse, country, all those kind of looks. What's the other one? The other term that I've heard from some of my American channels. Not pilgrim. Oh gosh, what's it called, crafters? I heard rustic, and I've heard all those types of things, but there's another one. I can't think. If I remember, I'll put the word that I was thinking up on the screen. Okay. Like I said, I don't want it perfect. So now I'm going to leave that to dry. So I'm just going to move that to one side. And I'm going to do the same thing with the trough, and I'm just going to paint the outside. You can paint the inside if you want to, but I'm not going to bother. So like I'm showing you here, just a rough and ready cover. It's not perfect, I don't want it to be perfect. And you could leave this with the sign if you want, and not bother painting this at all if you like the look of this as it is. But I'm going to put this to the back so you don't see the wording and the sign anyway. Still can't think of that word, you know, crafters. I bet you guys know what I'm referring to. The rustic and the berries and the foam covered, material covered candy canes at Christmas and that kind of thing. What's it called? Okay, crafters, I'm going to let these dry and then we'll move on to the next stage. Okay, crafters, now using the shoe polish, I'm going to dab some in this jar lid, and I'm going to go over the top. So this polish basically acts as a wood stain, as a wood varnish, and you can go as heavy as you like. And I'm going to do the same thing on the trellis. Again, I need to let that dry and bring the trellis over. Okay, let's do the same using this shoe polish to the and the reason I did this, I wanted to unify the look of the two items because they are two different types of wood. And by doing this, it kind of unifies the look. Okay, that's that. I need to dry that off quickly. Now, deciding on which piece of the trellis you prefer, I think I prefer this end, so I'm going to put this end towards the back, towards the bottom, making sure that I have the piece that's showing without the lettering, and we're going to staple this onto, we're going to staple this trough onto this trellis. Now you just need to make sure that you've got it as lined up and centered as you possibly can. Now, using my staple gun, I'm going to staple this together. And just to secure it, I'm just going to hammer. Now, crafters, using some of the wire which you can buy from Poundland. This is the square garden wire which you can buy. It's in a roll. I've already taken mine out of the packaging because I've used it in other crafts, so I can't show you the packet, you know, how it came when I bought it from the store. But I'm just going to measure up how much I need and then cut it to size using some wire cutters. And then I'll be right back with you. Right, crafters, now it's time to staple this wire to the back here. And again, I'm just going to use my staple gun. I'm sorry if there's lots of this you might not be able to see, but when I show you the inspiration for this particular project, I think you're going to be quite pleased in regards to the price difference. This one has cost me £1 for the wire, £1 for the trellis, £1 each for the troughs, and the paint and things were in my stash, so if you say another £1 for those, so you're looking at what, 1, 2, 3, and I'm getting 2 of these because the trellis enables me to get 2. So that's how it looks. Just need to put some more staples down this side. So that's what we end up with, crafters. Now you could put a hook in here and hang a wreath for the different seasons. You can fill it up with faux plants. You could fill it up in the kitchen. You could fill it up with tea towels, with all sorts of things. You could put a bow on the front. But let me go downstairs and bring up the inspiration for this item, and then I will tell you the difference in price. So that was £1, the trellis was £1, and I've got 2. The wire was £1 for a big roll, and I've got enough for both. So that's 1, 2, 3, say £3.50 for both. So let me go down and get the inspiration piece. So crafters, this was my inspiration piece. This has like a lean-to galvanized roof, which I haven't done here. And I put the wire on myself, so it didn't come with the wire. And this was £12. I've seen them as high as £20 online, but this cost me £12, and I've got 2 for £7 from the Poundland items. And I just think that's a great value for money. I really hope you recreate this, it inspires you in some way. Always look beyond what the item is traditionally used for. That's what I like to do when I go shopping. Thank you very much for joining me today, crafters, and you'll see me again very soon. Take care now. Bye bye.